What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays and the continuation of Batman Arkham City full walkthrough. This is on Nintendo Switch, part of the Arkham Trilogy collection. So today we're going to be doing the Steel Mill, going to be meeting Bane, and doing a bunch of other fun stuff, collecting Riddler trophies, leveling up, hopefully getting our combo Batarang takedown. I still can't remember how to do that. Like, to unlock it, I mean. And once we're able to, then I can get through combat much faster. Right now I have to do things the old-fashioned way, which is fine. But I prefer the combo Batarang takedown, so I can basically take down enemies within about 3 seconds, as opposed to a 30-second fight. So it makes things go by much, much faster, considering there's more enemies to beat up in this one. So anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Your first like goal is 100 likes. So let's see if we can get the Dark Knight up there very quickly. And it's going to be a fun stream. And my chat window is all messed up again for whatever reason. Alright, let's go. Talking to Bane. Although I prefer Bane in Arkham Origins, personally. Bane is just kind of like... Well, I mean, he was turned into a monster, so it makes sense, but... they kind of ruined the aspect of him becoming a monster in Arkham Origins, because, you know, obviously it already happened to him in Arkham Origins, but this is why I don't like when prequels don't pay attention to stuff that already happened beforehand, because it's a mess. Because Dini actually wrote Bane pretty interesting, considering the stuff that happened to him. So if they just would have omitted Bane transforming into a monster in Arkham Origins, it would have been a lot better. Because Bane was a really cool, like, Chuck Dixon-inspired version of Bane in Arkham Origins. So we got to see him before the Venom. But nope, they had to rush everything because of reasons. So, did you catch that? So, Bane said that the witch in Arkham Asylum turned him into that monster because of the Titan formula, but this is what Arkham Origins didn't pay attention to, the person who wrote that game. They had Bane become a monster because of Venom and Titan in that game, which just completely omits Bane's, like, transformation and also, like, his not wanting for it to happen to anybody else. Like, it turned him into a monster, as you can see. Like, I mean, he looks like a Frankenstein monster in this. He's got the stuff in his spine. His body's in constant pain. It just, you know, Arkham Origins, even though they had a cool thing with Bane, they also kind of ruined Bane, too, because a lot of the stuff that's happening to him, he wouldn't be bothered by it as much. Because he already turned into a monster in Origins, right? So that stuff bothers me. It's like, when you do a prequel game, you have to pay attention to what happened beforehand in order for everything to make sense later on. That's why continuity is important. And that's why I had an issue with WB Games Montreal when I interviewed them, is because they didn't care about the rich world that was orchestrated by Paul Dini. They just kind of, we're going to make a Batman game, we're going to do our own thing. But they didn't pay attention to all the little important details. And they screwed up. That's all. So, I mean, you know. That's why, I mean, if I was ever tasked with doing a prequel, I would not want to do a prequel because it's too much work. Oops. Oh, you guys missed Bane completely? Shoot. It already saved, didn't it? I wish somebody would have given me a super chat. I had no idea. Crap. Well, no, they saw Bane, but the... Never mind. Yeah, it's too late. It's saved. Oh, well. Well... I really wish somebody would have given me heads up. The only way, guys, that I can know when I'm doing my thing, this is why sometimes super chats are very important, because you're not going to be able to alert the streamer otherwise. Crap. Oh, well. That sucks. That's the joy of live streaming, though.
Augmented reality training activated.
Audio was off. Audio wasn't fixed. Audio was off. So remember, guys, I got a fever, so I'm out of it. So if you really need me to get my attention, super chat's the only way. Because I have a system that alerts me of it. Plus, I see colors pop up on my chat window. Oh well. I mean, you've seen the dialogue several times, but basically Bane was just talking to Batman about how he is going after the remains of Dr. Young's formula that we saw in... I don't have quick fire battering. I can't do this.
Augmented reality training on...
You heard Bane talk? Well, I was talking, honey. I'm saying Bane, his entire... Never mind. No, honey, it was off. The video was on, the audio was off. Oh, crap. I was in the middle of AR training. I messed up. Alright. Anyway, let's go back. And this game autosaves, so if you miss something, it's gone. Alright, AR training.
Augmented reality training activated.
Right. It's fine, it's just annoying. AR1. Alright, let's get the grapple boost. Doggone it. Oops.
Augmented reality training
Yeah,
failed.
I know. I know the training is failed. Oops.
Arkham City is an equal opportunities penal facility.
Well, that's gonna bother me now, because I mean I heard it, but you guys didn't. And now this series is, I wouldn't say ruined, but it's messed up. There's always one thing that, it's one thing I don't like about live streaming sometimes.
Augmented reality training complete.
One more. Hey, where's the next one at?
Is it always snowing in here? Is it because of Mr. Freeze?
Right, so AR training, we need to go here.
Augmented reality training online.
Yep. Here. Next AR training is where? It's okay, Amber. I mean, yeah, the audio was quiet because it was off. There's not much that can be done about it. It happened. I mean, the game autosaves constantly, so, you know.
Plants around here, and you'll know you found poison ivy, which is a bad thing. Man, it's cold in here. Tell me about it. Do you remember winters being like this? You know, when you were a kid?
Nah, every year it's a little colder. Me, I blame freaks like Freeze. I heard he likes it cold. Figure he's the one cooling the planet. No way me driving a few blocks did it.
Yeah, he probably froze up his old lady. I mean, does she look good to you?
In this place, they all look good.
Yeah, no, I'm moving forward. I'm doing the AR training. I was just listening to the thug stuff.
Augmented reality training
I'm trying to
activated.
unlock the grapple boost. At least I think it's a grapple boost that's
Falling
next.
apart. There's
Oops.
no food. Everyone hates me.
Augmented reality training failed.
I hit the wrong button.
Just can't get warm.
Shut up. Keep your eyes
Anyway,
open.
now that I have you guys, do you remember
Put us on ice.
how to unlock the combo Batarang takedown? What upgrades do I need to do to unlock it? Because I want to get that
Augmented
thing
reality
done this
training
stream.
activated.
More snow? Damn it, end already.
You sent a super chat when? That's a highlighted message.
I know what you guys are thinking. Is it all true? Is life in Sugar Enterprises everything it's proven to be?
Arkham City is perfect.
Augmented
Dang it.
reality training failed.
At least you know what you're getting yourself
The only mistakes that are happening in Arkham City is my mistakes. Like, my eyes are adjusting to how dark this game is. It's supposed to be dark, though. That's the thing. I didn't like how Return to Arkham made the game super bright.
Target is lit. I repeat, we have positive on Batman.
Augmented reality
Arkham City and
training
Arkham
activated.
Asylum are playable. Arkham Knight, only parts of the game are playable because of the frame rates are so bad. That's my thing with it.
Augmented reality training complete.
Okay, one more AR training to unlock the grapple boost.
Augmented reality training online.
One more. Okay. Amber will be down in a little bit. Don't remember how to open that actually. I'll figure it out later. 'Cause I'll have to open it later. Okay. Last AR training. Wait, where is the last AR training? Over on top of the docks? North Gotham Dock? Okay. And then once you have the grapple boost, then things will go smoother too. This should be the last one.
This place is a total hellhole.
Where is... Yeah, that's a custom waypoint. Where's the AR? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And then once we have grapple boost,
Here
then
at
it's all good.
Sugar Enterprises, I don't take the
Augmented
best.
reality training activated.
Looking at some of these bozos, I'm not even sure I take the worst. Most of them definitely missed all the branches of the brain
you
when they fell out.
and
Okay, Amber.
But you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Augmented reality training complete.
Okay, grapple boost. There we go.
I see you have called in the Batwing, sir. Did I forget to pack something?
No, Alfred. I think I need the grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment. It's still in the prototype stage.
I've done enough training. I'm ready.
Alright, grapple boost is done.
I'm looking forward to having some cash fries.
Grapple boost
Okay,
upgrade
honey.
deployed and ready for collection.
Yeah, guys, Luke doesn't have his co-pilot yet. Alright, I'm ready to read whatever super chats I missed. Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi says, member for 34 months. Thank you, Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi. Thank you so much for the
Played out
highlighted
this way
message.
when I was a kid.
This is on more.
Place hasn't really changed much.
You're fine.
I am aware about Arkham Knight, but how are Arkham Asylum and Arkham City holding up? Are these two games playable?
They're perfect.
They are perfect. In fact, they're better than the Return to Arkham.
Arkham City is flawless. Runs at above 30 frames per second, so about 35, which is perfect for, you know, speed and whatever you need. The game, the lowest the frame rate drops is about 28, 26, which is it's fine. Arkham Asylum runs around 30 to 28 frames per second, like most of the time. The lowest it dips is probably like 25 frames, if that, but it wasn't very noticeable.
Yep, yeah, sorry guys, I was upstairs and Luke just started because I was taking a while to get downstairs, so, thanks guys, thank you so much.
Surrender themselves for psychological profiling at regular stages. Refusal will not be
I
tolerated.
never know what the dialogue.
That's just him repeating
Thank
the same
you
thing.
so much, Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi, for being a member for 34 months. Unbelievable, Super Yoshi. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate the question and hope you're having a great day, Super Yoshi. Thank you. And he said, gotcha. Thanks, Luke.
No problem. Grapple Boost. Alright guys, we got 160 watching. Let's get those likes up. Prototype, Grapple Boost. Boosts the speed of the grapple, launching you high into the air at a target point, allowing movement across the entire city without touching the ground. There we go.
We have a question from Rogue 4. Says, I forgot, what is the reason that certain parts of the city are flooded again?
I don't remember.
I honestly don't know.
I think Cataclysm happened. Because, I mean, they moved Gotham. Sometime during Batman's career before Arkham Asylum, they moved Gotham across to the other side because this part of Gotham had flooded. So, you can see the city surrounds what used to be part of Gotham. But they don't really show a lot of old Gotham even in Arkham Origins. Like, you go to the Bowery and you go to other places and it's not under the water and stuff yet. And you go to the steel mill. They don't. They were probably going to explain in like another prequel game, like Arkham Origins 2 or something, why everything ended up getting flooded. Most likely they were going to do the Cataclysm storyline, but they never did. So.
Oh yeah, so they were probably maybe they were leaning towards another story, but
Dini might have written something in this, but I still haven't read all the bios and like little tidbits that are in this game. There's a lot of. If you were going to read the lore and stuff for this, Arkham City has a lot of stuff. Like, you have data for characters, as well as you have, like, there are Arkham City stories, where you can actually, like, click on icons once you get the Riddler stuff, and there's 2 pages of it. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can learn, plus, sometimes the thugs will tell you things, so.
yeah. And for those of you guys
You're fine.
who were not on the Arkham Asylum streams, you guys remember the Return to Arkham collection, in which they remastered it and brought it to the PS4? Well, a lot of people are saying that this is actually better done than that collection, because the detail of the characters' faces and some other things are actually better. They also add the atmosphere into this collection with the shadows and the smoke and everything, mist, which they kind of messed up on that Arkham collection on the PS4. Called
the phone still work anyway?
You already said Return to Arkham.
Return to Arkham, and it was like more cartoony on that one. So this one actually does a better job of doing the details on Joker's face and some other things, and the atmosphere. So yeah. So we really like it.
In Sector 4.
They did a great job. Turn Me Up Games did a great job, and they honestly did the best job they could have with Arkham Knight, with the specs that the Switch has. Luke's idea was if he could actually talk to the developer or person that actually remastered it, he would probably tell them maybe try getting rid of the rain, because maybe that would help out tremendously. But
I did notice the levels that didn't have environmental stuff, like rain and snow and stuff like that. Basically, the game ran better in self-contained areas for doing DLC and stuff like that. And pretty much all of the AR challenges with Nightwing, Robin, Batman, Batgirl, Red Hood, they all play fine. But when you're out in free roaming and you add the rain and the Batmobile, I mean, the frames drop down to 12 or lower. So the game becomes, like, pretty headache-based. So it's really annoying to drive, as well as it was next to impossible for me to actually, for me to do the challenges and to do some of the DLC races, because it just wasn't possible.
This actually might, now that I actually see this, I know that the audio is turned down, but me seeing, that was where little Osita was on the floor and stuff in that room, I believe.
Yeah, but we don't have the riddles activated yet. That's later.
This Bane might actually be the one I'm thinking of for my favorite Bane. I might actually like this Bane more than Arkham Origins, actually.
Arkham Origins Bane is Chuck Dixon. This is Bane who has been tortured and is trying to get redemption. Although...
But like you said, it is more accurate to the original story, because she did torture him in the Arkham Asylum, so why would he choose to then put that inside of himself?
Why would he turn it... why would he choose to turn himself into a monster, exactly? That's what doesn't make any sense.
His name is Hugo Strange. Why do they keep finding these creeps?
Titan Gamer says, yeah, also on the return, or on the, that one Return to Arkham collection, there were bugs that never got fixed.
Hugo Strange. Now there's a name that fills the
Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's great.
Hi everyone, great to see you guys in the chat. Hi Garrett. Hi Super Yoshi. Hello Big J Gamer. Hi Ahmed. Geo the Hero. Will we be playing Lego Fortnite on December 7th?
Don't even know what that is.
Possibly, Geo. We'll definitely look into it. I'll screenshot that to look at it. Hi, I'm Star Switch Kirby. Hi Titan Gamer. Jade Rose.
I've got a camera out in Sector 4.
Good to see everyone coming in. Hi Savon. Sammy Bear King. Judah. Miss Deanna is here. And Silver Sonic. Hi Julia. Hi Juan. Hi H.M. Gallbeck. Hi Jacob Langlet. Great to see you. Hi Big J. Hi Later Gator. Good to see you. Hi Sora Cloud, Rogue 4, and everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well.
No, it's okay. Guys, I really need to know, could somebody look up how I get my Batarang takedown, because I've already leveled up several times, and it's still not available to me. Like, that is a really important upgrade that'll help, like, speed through the game.
And maybe you have to do a certain mission to do it?
No, you don't get it through a mission.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Alright, I'm going to do one more upgrade. I'm going to go with the Bat Swarm, just because I think it might be connected, instead of Free Flow Focus.
I am on it, says Ty Guy 24. 2K.
So we're going to do Bat Swarm. Even though I never use this ability. There it is. Multi-special combo takedown. So this is the Batarang. Okay, so you have to unlock the Bat Swarm. Once Bat Swarm is unlocked, then this becomes available. Okay, so that'll be the next upgrade. We're good to go.
Okay, so... Alright, looks like Luke knows how to do it, guys. So thanks for looking that up, whoever did. Appreciate that, everyone.
I don't think I've ever been this cold.
Aw, they're cold. Oh, I thought that was actually a camera.
Tiger has sentry guns. It's like an arms race in this place.
No, you're fine. I mean, mistakes happen. I mean, I'm still annoyed people didn't get to hear the great cutscene, but I mean, I still still annoying.
I didn't have my volume on my phone until you were talking, so yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay. It's just an ADD thing, I just gotta leave.
No escape. That's bullcrap. There has to be a door out.
That would annoy me.
Oh wait, I can't even do this one yet. That's later.
Forget about Wayne. If Penguin hasn't got him, Joker's already finished him off.
Okay, so we're gonna go inside of the steel mill now. I'm also trying to see... Well, balloons are kind of hard to see because they don't pop up on your radar. So you just have to keep an eye out for the balloons when you see them. Because they're not going to be displayed on your detective vision either. They're just... Because they're not, you know, living things, obviously.
Yeah, Titan Gamer says it's kind of cool how K-Wing is playing the snow game in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I actually was thinking that as soon as I saw the snow, I thought, well, this is kind of a neat December game to play before you play Origins in December.
Welcome, inmates.
Yep, and the snow actually looks better in this than it did on the Wii U. So they did a better job with the snow. Like, it's a great port. Like, it feels like it's an updated thing a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it is essentially the PS3 and Xbox 360 version of the game. Just with it, like, the graphics look a little bit better. But they also don't lose all the amazing stuff that they had in the original game when they went to the Return to Arkham thing.
It's colder than the snowman's heart out here.
Okay, so we took down another balloon. We also have another tiger thing in here.
What is our favorite voice for Jim Gordon?
We've lost a camera
Bob
in Sector 4.
Hastings is my favorite Jim Gordon.
I don't know any of the voice actors that played Jim Gordon. I'm so sorry. I wasn't even aware that he had different voices.
The guy in Arkham Knight was okay. He's a famous actor, though.
I'm sick of standing out here.
I don't really like Jim Gordon in Arkham Asylum.
Really?
And you don't really hear Jim until the end of
You get all
Arkham
big.
City.
Batman kicks your ass and you rot to death in a prison city. You're a funny guy. And you'll be a dead one if you drink the Titan. We're paid to guard it, so we guard, okay?
Okay, so here's our first Titan thing we found. Titan side mission.
I kind of forgot how we interact with Jim Gordon in this one.
He's at the end of the game.
Oh.
And he's in the DLC.
Is it just gonna keep snowing?
Okay, we found the first Titan.
Are the Catwoman missions and Robin in this game? It says Aegon?
The bat's here!
Wait, where's the Titan?
I think Catwoman is built into the game.
Oh, I passed the Titan.
I'm pretty sure Catwoman is part of the game.
Yeah, she, her DLC is incorporated into the story. So...
I mean, I would assume Robin is.
Robin is not playable except for the challenge maps. Same thing with Nightwing.
This Titan container is well protected. The only way to destroy it is to use explosive gel.
There we go, first Titan down.
I need to find and destroy the rest of the Titan containers.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, thank you guys for trying to look that up for what Luke needed to do. But we are enjoying this a lot. I had a great time playing the Arkham Asylum thing with Luke.
And likes up, guys and gals, if you haven't already. We have a smaller group than we did on the previous stream. I know, I told people it was just going to be back. Like, so out of the 225 people that watched the first episode, 150 people came back. I mean, that's not bad. But we literally told people we'd be back in 15 minutes. Oh well. Okay, so I can't do anything with this yet. That's later on, so there was really no point in me doing this yet. Oh well. Because I have to have a certain gadget in order to get in there. And then, yeah. Okay, alright. That's fine. We did the one Titan thing.
It's playable in Harley's Revenge DLC.
Yeah,
Chase.
yeah, that's true. The Harley Quinn Revenge DLC that Paul Dini didn't write. He is a playable character. And it's actually fun that he's in it. Alright, do we see any balloons? Way off in the corner are more balloons. He stole my balloons. Really hard to see the balloons in this one. So at least in the Return to Arkham collection, like, some of the things like the balloons and, whoa, other things are a little bit easier to see.
Yeah.
I know what you guys are thinking. It's all true. It's life and sugar and the rise of every minute movement.
You did play the PS4 version. You didn't. You
I was
didn't.
playing on the PS5.
Right. PS5 version is the Return to Arkham Collection.
Oh, I didn't see any problems with that.
Well, that's because you were playing it and you hadn't. You saw the original, but you didn't remember the original.
No, I didn't remember the original.
Right. The original's darker, more atmospheric, more gloomy, more shading. The other one has lots of colors and it's super bright.
Yeah, I do. Yep. This is a lot darker than the one I played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was much easier to see myself.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like I was playing a Spider-Man game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lightened it up on purpose because some journalists had complaints that it was too dark in the original.
Oh.
Also, when they improved the graphics, everything else ended up being brightened as well. So it was a catch-22. It was still fun, it was brighter. But it was a lot easier to find the Riddler trophies on Return to Arkham than it will be in this one.
You need to protect the steel mill. Protect it with your life. Because if you fail, I'll make sure your miserable lives don't mean zip.
Alfred, I need to find a route into the Sionis steel mill.
Have you tried the front door, sir?
Why didn't I think of that?
It was obviously too easy. Let's see. If all the other access routes are locked down, the only way in would be... No, it's suicide.
The main chimney. Okay, then.
How the hell are we supposed to get in there? There's gotta be a way. How would Batman do it? Do I look like Batman? No, I mean he could get in. How do you think he'd do it? He'd use his grapple thing. I guess he could go in through the main tower. Great. Have you got one? Nah. Okay, let's get this straight. The only way in is through one of the main cooling tunnels? Suppose. The tunnel full of boiling water and poisonous gas? Yeah, we can build a boat. And the gas? Gas masks? So, let's get this straight. You geniuses think that the best way in is to build a boat, sail across a boiling ocean wearing gas masks to stop us getting killed. Yeah, let's do it.
They're not too bright. the one thug gets it. The other guys are like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go boating and like, because the boiling stuff would actually kill them. The boat would catch on fire. So he's trying to point out to them that they're stupid, but they don't understand it. He's brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you think the balloons stand out better in this one or the Return to Arkham?
No, the balloons are easier to see in the Return to Arkham. They're
That's
harder
what
to see in this one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier. Everything like was popping really bright.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I haven't really gotten a real experience playing Arkham since I did the bright one.
I mean, it plays really good on the Switch. Like, I haven't run into any major issues yet. Right now, like, if I was playing Arkham Knight with all the water and all the flames and stuff like that, the game would slow down. The game's fine.
Thank you for the super chat, Edward. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, Edward.
The steam from the furnace will boil me alive. I need to cool down the coals somehow.
Might have missed everything.
Edward says exaggerated. Oh no, it's boiling acid. Not really. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate that. Those are great scenes, this type of game.
Great scene, yep.
Oh.
The bugs add to the dimensional aspect of the game. They just do.
Yeah, I mean, if some of you guys like the Return to Arkham, I kind of like, I don't want to say this, but now that I know, I mean, I kind of liked it on the PS5, but that's because I could see everything. It made it easier. I guess I was playing a great game. I'm starting to wonder if all the inmates are actually stupid, or they just seem to arrest stupid people, says Tiana.
I mean, not good people.
Yeah, I think it's just
They're not just, it's not just like Batman is beating up like mentally ill people. Like there are people in here for rape, murder, manslaughter, theft, identity theft, stealing cars, selling drugs, you name it. Like they've done every crime you can think of. So they are the worst of the worst. And this place is basically, instead of just like mass executing a lot of like these really like death row inmates, they put them all inside of this like prison where there are no rules. The inmates make the rules and the rest of society is kept safe from their kind. And they basically, you know, kill each other and all the time. Like that's why they have like gang wars. There's like open gang wars between the criminal factions and stuff like that. I missed a Riddler trophy, I'm pretty sure I did. If I go in here now, oh well.
Alright, thank you, Aegeon, for becoming a member. Appreciate that so much, thank you.
Gotham is a very violent place.
New hero, Aegon. I'm butchering names. Thank you, Aegeon, for becoming a member.
Yeah, Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wham! Gotcha. I don't know, man. You would...
I promised you some entertainment, right, boys?
Please, I did my best.
Well, you should have tried harder. That useless quack has failed Mr. J. And you know what that means. Oh, I think we can do better than that.
They seem fun.
Come in, Mr. J.
The thug dialogue in this game is so good compared to Gotham Knights' work. Like when one of those people said smashy smash smash. I don't know. Gotham is like heck on earth, says Titan Gamer.
Yep.
Silver Surge Gaming says, Luke and Ember, do you know why they changed the origin suit to black, then gray and night, or was that a mistake?
That was just a design choice. You have to remember with Origins, they didn't do anything to stay within continuity. They didn't care.
Change of plan. Take her to the Smelting Chamber. Mr. J wants this one to suffer a little longer. Right then. The rest of you idiots get out of here.
Doc.
You know what you've got to do. Go get the snowman and bring him back here right now. He's gonna pay for screwing over Mr. J. I need him back here like yesterday.
So you have to come back here later when you have like freeze upgrades. So you can't really do a lot of the stuff that's in here right now.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought the thugs were dumb because you kind of have to be an idiot to become.
What was Harley talking about?
There are some dumb thugs, and there are some very intelligent ones. It all depends.
Yeah,
they come in a wide variety.
How's he connected to Joker and all this mess?
The more intelligent thugs work for Penguin.
She's always freaking out these days. Joker really must be sick after all.
I guess. I always figured he'd last forever, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's got something to do with all that crap back at Arkham Island. You saw what happened, right?
Only what was on the TV. He was like some kind of freaking monster. He was huge. I thought he was gonna start ripping choppers out of the air.
And then next time we see him, he's all normal looking.
Yeah, normal. Like he ever looks normal.
Okay, whatever. He looked like the Joker.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't buy it. This is all part of Joker's plan. It must be. He's gonna be fine. He's just screwing with the bat.
Okay. And why did I need to do that again? Oh, right, because I disrupted the steam.
This is gonna be easy. If Batman's dead, we can rule this town.
And because I did that, now I can... it'll come to me. Muscle memory will kick in eventually. Yeah, so I can't go there till later. That is Mr. Freeze related.
I can't believe Harley actually managed to kill Batman.
And after this group, I should be able to upgrade my stuff. So one of the things that they added for this game that was not in Arkham Asylum
So
was the
I
Great
guess we just
Takedown.
shoot anyone who comes through that door without an 8-foot snowman, right?
And thank you very much for the super chat. But because they've added the Great Takedown, enemies also have the ability to blow up grates as well now too. So it's not just like, oh, we've added the addition for you to be able to pop out and do a cool takedown move. You also can lose both your vantage points in this game, as well as they can take away your ground cover and so much more. So it changes up how you're supposed to approach stuff.
I heard Bruce Wayne got sent in here. Let's kill him next.
So yeah, most of Joker's crew that he rolls with, these are all murderers. These are the guys that have committed the most heinous crimes imaginable that work with Joker. Different criminals join up with other gangs, but the Joker guys are the worst. Joker likes to surround himself by maniacs.
You're gonna die, bad freak.
But also, like, he can kill his henchmen at any time and say that they were bad people. So, I mean, just like he did in Arkham Origins, he actually told Batman why he killed that guy. He says, "Do you have any idea what that person did?" He's like, "What is wrong with you?" Whoop.
Yeah. Thank you again, for the super chat. I believe it was Cyberwolf. Yep, thank you so much, Cyberwolf Ranger. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you, Aegon, for becoming a member. Thank you, Edward, for the super chat. And
What the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be dead! Well, there's no way you're getting to Mr. J. We're safe and sound up here. You can just stay down there and burn.
Stay down there and burn. I always thought she was going to blow up the base when she said that the first time. Like, oh gosh, there's a bomb here? It's like,
Alfred,
yeah.
Joker's holed up in the manager's office in the steel mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
Of course I will. Some of his goons dragged a doctor away. I'm going to find her first, then deal with Joker.
We also forgot to visit the Riddler, so I can't scan anything. Unless that's later.
Aww.
I don't remember. So I actually can't scan any Riddler trophies and come back for them later. I don't think. Used to be able to tag stuff, but I don't think I can right now.
It's not you, is it?
Be quiet, Harley.
There's all those Harley Quinn thingies. I can do that later. Can't go through that door. Alright, so we're gonna go and do this. See how quickly I can do this. Because I think just like... no. Actually, no. I don't think you can see Riddler until later. Oh, I can scan! See? I can save trophies for later.
Oh, wow, Luke. Great job.
Yep. Never mind. I just can't do the riddles
It's
right
hard
now.
for me to remember this one because I've been working on Arkham Knight for a while, so it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, all of them meld into one and I forget.
Now, what you did is you jumped through the window here. You're supposed to use
Yeah,
stealth.
They've got
I
that
did.
doorway covered. I need to find a different way
Batman
to get
even
past
says,
Joker's
I
men.
should probably get a different way or I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of... If you guys want to see somebody play through this game that doesn't know what they're doing, you guys can watch my series on it. I just randomly was running around.
So this inmate is actually talking about, he's a bad guy. He's very bad toward women, the dude who's out there. And he also has a thing for Harley. Thinks he can kill Joker and take his place. So, I mean, like I said, Joker surrounds himself with the most, like, deranged maniacs possible. It's not just that they have mental illness, like, they're evil people.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was missing in Gotham Knights. You didn't really hear any thugs that really committed any horrible crimes. It was almost like they were just kind of beating up mentally ill people, like that stereotype that's not really true. Because there are Batman rogues that have, you know, psychological issues, but most of the criminals in Gotham are not just poor people that Batman are beating on.
I would say, though, that if you commit enough violent crimes and are cruel to people, you will start to have mental problems. Your mind will start going because you're actually hurting your own mind by being so cruel and evil to people. You can cause your own self to be mentally ill by being a murderer.
So, how many times have you really seen the bat?
I told you, too many.
And how many times did you pee your pants?
Funny.
Look, I'm sorry, man. I just can't believe you're so scared of a man dressed up like every night is Halloween. He's probably just an urban myth.
Urban myth? A freaking urban myth?
Yeah, and if he's real, he's mine. You can thank me later.
Urban myth, huh?
I mean, personally, I would change that. Really, she doesn't look that cute.
There aren't that many. It's an older image, so it's kind of hard to find. Also, you have to remember that the marketing campaign for Arkham City was white and red. Like, they did not do full color renders, so finding full color renders of Arkham Knight or Arkham City is very difficult.
Oh, thank you, Sammy Bear King and Bowman. I tried. You did a great job. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes when I played through it, and I died multiple times at most of these parts that Luke's just going through. I probably died like 10 to 12 times each of these places because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do.
Now, without any enemies here, if you want to break through the glass now, you can.
But I guess I was trying to make a point that I could figure out how to do it on my own without any really help. And a lot of times when people would try to help me, many times I would like kind of not look at the chat right away because I was trying to see if I could figure it out. So I was really seeing if I could get through it. And when I got really stuck, I'd look at the chat and then they would help me out. It's like I was, but I mean, I think like Exhibit A, somebody who's not good at video games and who played through Arkham myself, being myself, I mean, if I can play through the Arkham games, then anyone in here can. That's watching. Anyone can, really.
I thought there was a Riddler trophy here. Did I already subconsciously get the Riddler trophy, or did I miss it?
But that's what I tried to explain to people, because a lot of people would be watching me and saying, I can never play a game like this. I would never be able to get through it. And I said, well, you would be able to. Because I said the game is always giving you hints. Every time you mess up, like a thug will say something, or Joker will say something, or Commissioner Gordon will say something, or someone will say something on the radio, and it literally gives you hints all the time. That's not giving Lucas many hints because he's getting it on first try. But like when you're like me and you've died 10 times or something, it will give you a hint. It will tell you and give you an idea what you're supposed to do.
I might have subconsciously already picked up the Riddler trophy. I don't know.
Do you guys ever rewatch your old playthroughs for nostalgia?
No.
Sometimes when I'm making
YouTube shorts.
Like I just watched a half of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance playthrough yesterday. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I got 11 shorts from that series. Sent them to Luke. And I do enjoy watching it, and I've actually thought about watching it just for entertainment because I don't really like a lot of entertainment on TV today, and I don't have a lot of money to go to the movies all the time. It's like I'll just watch my old playthroughs. Well, it makes sense. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say some things I'm thinking because this game is so dark psychologically and dark, like, morally. In some ways, because it kind of shows the depths of immoral stuff that people do sometimes if they're in prison. But in reality, like, it doesn't show it too bad because it's a teen-rated game. But in reality, if this is like 90% guys in this city, and there's only a few female villains such as Harley and Catwoman, it makes complete sense they would be talking about them in the way that they're referring to them.
Why,
and worse.
This is what I don't understand about people, though. Why would criminals have any type of social etiquette and manners? They wouldn't. Degenerates.
They would say whatever they're thinking.
Exactly. They're gonna say...
Which makes it accurate to how they're talking about them.
It's a prison.
Right. They're trying to make it how people would actually talk in prison.
I like it when they scream like that.
Me too. She was one of the loud ones, though. A real screamer. Know what I mean?
If she knew what Abramovich is gonna do to her, she'd do more than scream.
You remember the last quack he got his hands on? I kinda felt sorry for him. Fresh out of college, volunteers to come in here and help us desperate criminals.
And we pay him back by breaking his legs and throwing him in a smelting tank. Still, it was funny, right?
I took photos.
Where did you get a camera from?
Penguin. He's got everything, long as you can pay his price.
See, I mean, these are evil people. Like, they just talked about breaking the legs of a doctor and throwing him into a smelting pot.
Just because. Yeah, and it just shows, like, if someone is in prison, like, for murdering somebody, like, but if you've actually, like, ever, like, I don't know why, but sometimes I get these crimes.
Mr. J tells me you're the best guys he has. Come to think of it, he is sick and a little delusional. I hope for your sake he's right.
One sec. This is, what area is this inside the chamber? Smelting Chamber. But yeah, this is why I don't get when people like at Kotaku and all these other people say things that they... I mean, it just shows how ignorant they are. They're like, why are the thugs talking about harming women and talking about their attire and... It's like,
why
they're
would they not?
Criminals.
Yeah, I mean, even when I did when I was in culinary, and it was all young guys, they were all in their 20s, and I was like in my 30s as a girl, the kind of stuff that these guys would talk about, it was really hard for me sometimes. I just completely smelled into the background and tried to just ignore what people are saying. But even in high school, I would hear jocks talking about women in this way. And these people are way worse than people from high school. So I mean, like, I don't know what side of the street people from Kotaku grew up on, but they haven't heard anything if they think that this, you know, this is actually toned down from what the thugs would actually be saying, because they toned it down for the T rating. You know, it's, I mean, like I was saying, like,
Keep talking, Harley. When Jay's back, he'll trade you in for a new model.
See, and some of these guys don't even like Harley. Like, they don't appreciate... They don't like, you know, Harley bossing them around.
Want them to be bossed around. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I get, like, people, like, crime dramas or like, those things where they have the person in custody.
Screw anyone else.
And it's like an interrogation, somebody killed somebody, and it gets in my feed, so I'm watching it. And I don't watch it very much because it gives me nightmares, but if you've actually seen an interrogation of a murderer before on, like, YouTube, because they have them everywhere, they will literally say the worst things. Like, these murderers, there's nothing. And they don't even care. Sometimes they laugh after they kill somebody, or they'll say, like, they deserved it because they didn't, you know, they didn't appreciate the new t-shirt they were wearing, or they people who are murderers, they're not right in the head. They're not kind. They're not remorseful. Many times they're laughing about it. And this is in real life. Like, if you ever seen a video of a murderer and what they actually say after they kill, like, someone that they know. Yeah. It's terrifying what murderers are actually like. They're terrifying. And that's what these people are. A lot of them are murderers.
That's why, I mean, certain things, when people complain about certain aspects of the game, like when they bring up Arkham, they say, because I read that article. It was both The Gamer, Kotaku, Mary Sue, and a bunch of other people. They said the treatment of women in these games is terrible. It's like, of course it's going to be terrible. These are low-life, disgusting criminals. They're not upstanding human beings. They're just bad.
This is toned down. This is actually toned down from what they would really say.
Right. But when you take away that aspect of their personality, then they just become generic NPCs that don't talk. You know?
Yeah, and I think it's good that they show it, though, like, because then people need to be aware this is what happens when you don't have any law and order.
I'm just waiting for him to get in range. Easy KO. Ta-da! And now that those guys are done, we're gonna go and I mean, we can easily dispatch them. I don't know if I can do an inverted takedown. Oh, wait, yes, I can. Wait, no, I can't. I don't know if I can. Actually.
Wally says, I do watch some of the old Arkham and Lego walkthroughs for nostalgia and shorts. Thank you, Wally. We appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Technically, YouTubers aren't supposed to rewatch their content. YouTube doesn't like when people do that. They have all kinds of weird rules. But what we do is we make shorts. So I don't even log in when I look at our channel, really. Or I watch it under a different thing, so it doesn't say Kwings Let's Play. He's gonna stumble right out here, and I'm gonna do an inverted takedown. Because he's dumb. He doesn't even see me. See? Map clear. Done.
How do you think poor Mr. J is gonna get better if you idiots fail to stop?
So you'll actually be coming back here, because you do revisit some locations, but not as much as you revisit in Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum has you revisiting things constantly, to the point where it gets kind of irritating, but there's so many new areas to go to in Arkham City that you don't tend to go everywhere over and over again, you know?
Yeah.
Finally, I get my combo takedown. That's what I wanted. Now we're gonna go faster.
Yeah, what I thought was really interesting, though, was when I was scared for Harley because she's in here with all these guys. After the Joker dies, I thought, oh, great, she's gonna get eaten alive. But in reality, that's not what happened at all. She came out extremely ferocious. I was surprised. I mean, in a way, I was almost proud of her for being able to hold her own, but I mean, she is a murderer as well, so I can't really, like, side with her or anything, but I mean, I was surprised that she was able to keep power like that and not be taken advantage of or killed or worse by, like, an army of all the guys that were under her. So I was like, wow. I was impressed that Harley was able to take charge like that, actually.
I think that was the last Riddler trophy in this area until later. I don't remember, though. Like, there'll be a map and there'll be, like, people you can interrogate later on, but I think that's it for now.
Ms. Amber, you do not have to worry about Harley and Arkham. If anything, you should be worried about the prisoners getting on her bed.
This thing.
Yeah, she's terrifying. Even though she, you know, seems small and weak, she is terrifying. She's very, she knows what she's doing.
Yep. So, in the original playthrough, I used stealth a lot. I've gotten a lot better at blowing people up over the years, so I can take down multiple enemies by blowing them up. You can hide in the grate and do what's known as a grate takedown, which Batman will lunge out of the grate and attack people, but then, just so you know, if it's your first time through, you're going to have a guy out here that's on patrol, and you're going to have a guy that's walking on the stairs. As soon as you do a loud takedown, you're going to alert people. Now, when I did the explosion, immediately the dude went to go investigate and protect the hostage, because, I mean, they don't have leverage if they don't have a hostage, and by that point, I took out all the guys that were on the floor, so not much they could do, so... Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Can you stand?
Give me a second. What's wrong with these people? That crazy woman thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him. He blames something called Titan.
Titan?
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about? He kept going on about his last laugh.
Doc. Isn't that information supposed to be confidential?
What's happening? How does she know what we're saying?
Get that door sealed up nice and tight, boys. We don't want that vermin escaping till we...
At least they won't be getting in. We're safe, right?
Wait here,
Time for MacGyver time.
What the hell are you doing?
I need to get out of here. Someone needs to stop Joker. Stay here. You'll be safe.
You sure?
If you hear anyone coming, hide. I'll be back.
My favorite gadget, remote electrical charge, can be used both in combat and for other fun purposes. I like it because I can shock people. This is my favorite gadget next to the freeze grenades. I use it a lot.
I like how he always explains, like, what to do. Like, he treats these people like they're real people. Like, he explains what to do to be safe. so they don't get killed. Like, he actually cares about them as if they're real people, not just NPCs. Like, I really like that. It makes it feel like the game is real more.
What's wrong with that woman?
I could write a list, but we don't have that much time.
Why is she blaming me?
She's as crazy as her boyfriend.
I don't know, something also occurred to me. What I like about the Arkham games is, like, when you're talking about the thug speech, sometimes, like, they're about to hurt someone and they're saying, like, I'm gonna start cutting off your like hand or something, and like the person is scared to death, and it seems like they're gonna get, and sometimes they'll start punching them or something, like they're beating somebody up. You kind of feel like you have a sense of urgency, like, I have to save this person before they get killed. And I remember in Rogue Squadron that was the same thing, where they would be like, oh my gosh, the Empire's coming in, they're slowly systematically picking up all our X-Wings, hurry up, you know, otherwise we're gonna get destroyed. And if you got destroyed, the whole base would blow up, and then they would tell you what happened to everyone, that the Empire killed everybody and you weren't there in time. So they have that same sense of urgency in this, like, and I loved Rogue Squadron, and I mean that felt real to me when I was playing that game. And the same with Arkham. It feels like you're really in a real world. Like, everything happens as if it really would happen if you did lose.
I actually think they can break through the door if you take too long. I don't remember, though. I think it's happened before.
Assemblyman. That's the plan.
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note.
I'm not scared of him. The door's welded shut.
Oh, never mind.
He's just some freak in a costume.
Okay, then you stand in front.
Why, you chicken?
Will you two just shut the hell up and get ready? I don't like this any more than you do. If we got one chance, it's that we all jump in. Together.
They think they have a shot together.
It's Batman!
There we go, see? So when you zap them, it's like you're hitting them with a, like a stun gun or something like that. You can incorporate it into combat, they can beat each other up. It's used as a combo variation. So, I mean, there's so much fun you can do with it. Oh, there was only... Oh, they don't... Never mind, I messed up. Oh well. No level up for me because I messed up. I would have had a good combo there, but I blew it. I dropped it.
You had a lot of electricity puns.
Shocking, right?
Shocking, isn't it? Says Wally. Yep, electrifying.
Listen, if anyone asks about Mr. J, tell him it's fine. No, don't tell him anything. Well, tell him that you're not going to talk about it. And then shoot him in the face, okay? If you don't stop pressing that button, I'll tell my Joker, and he will be so angry.
Alright guys, let's see if we can get 200 likes for this episode. Oh, I spelled steel wrong. I am tired.
I would put a different picture of Harley because she just doesn't look normal on the thumbnail.
I already told you, there aren't that many renders.
I know, I'm just letting you know. She just, something looks off about her. Her mouth doesn't look normal. It's weird. I know, sweetheart. You did the best you can. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
What? I'm busy. Hello? Is this thing on? Keep this to yourself. But I think Batman may be here. If you see him, kill him! What? I'm busy. Hello? Is this thing on?
Next Riddler trophy.
Do we feel the cape has a more flat texture on it than in Arkham Asylum? I don't know. Never thought about it.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the cape looks different. Oh, I can't get in there until later. There is a Riddler trophy over there, but you'll have to come back here later to do that. You're not going to be able to go in there right now.
Protocol 10 will commence in 9 hours.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I like Hugo Strange in this, but one of my favorite villains for Batman is Ra's al Ghul. I kind of wish he was, like, the main villain. It's kind of annoying that Hugo Strange is the main villain.
Technically, Ra's is the main. They made Joker the main.
Oh, maybe I'm confusing it.
But that's because people said, I've been learning that apparently Paul Dini only wrote the first and second chapters of this game. The third arc, the finale, was written by Sefton Hill, the same guy who did Arkham Knight. So, I mean, he doesn't have the same writing style. So Joker, Paul Dini apparently didn't want what happened to Joker to happen. And Rocksteady and Warner Brothers all wanted that. So, like, Paul refused to write it.
Yeah.
So then Rocksteady wrote the ending, as well as they wrote the DLC, Harley Quinn's Revenge. So, I guess it was Dini's plan to actually have Ra's al Ghul, you know, be, like, the end of the game. And maybe they were going to incorporate some other things, or Joker was going to live. I don't know. But they changed it. Which I had no idea. I thought Dini orchestrated the whole thing. But apparently he only wrote, like, the first, second, and technically there's 4 chapters. So he wrote 3 chapters.
I like Ra's. I think he's like the best Batman villain, in my opinion.
I mean, his plan makes sense in this.
I mean, what makes him an interesting villain for me is he's kind of got a point. Like, all the other villains, they're insane, but Ra's is actually somewhat sane. Like, he says the whole city should be destroyed because everyone in it is evil and murdering each other. And I know that's evil to say that, but in reality, the whole city is evil and they are all murdering each other. Like, in a way, he's kind of right that it's only crime. Like, he's somewhat, but
this security panel won't unlock without the city
municipal
codes.
People are evil. That's evil, but that's why he's terrifying, because you can't really argue with him. You can't say, you're wrong, Ra's, like, this city is great, and there's no crime here, because everything he says is actually right. That's what I'm saying. Like, in a way, it's really hard to argue with him.
How did you get out of the smelting chamber, B-Man? What did you build? Tell me!
Harley, get back in here. I think I'm dying.
Now see what you've done? Scram, B-Man! Coming, Mr. J!
And that's cute. You think I'm not going to be able to get through there. Okay, so we need to bring that over more.
What's wrong with you, B-Man? You come into Mr. J's home and start smashing it to pieces. Don't you know he's sick?
Oh, did I do that one? Yeah, no, that works.
Yeah, that's true. Titan Gamer says not everyone in Gotham is evil. And that's true. And that shows in the Batman the Animated Series, there's that doctor that helps people out in the inner city, that patches people up. And it's interesting to finally, and then you see Jim Gordon. He's like the one good cop on the force at some point where he's trying his best. So once in a while you see that there are people trying to help, but it's just so corrupt, it's hard to see that. Like, there are good people here, it's just hard to find.
Good people still live here.
But that's like the world today, like it seems like there's so much corruption, but if you look hard enough, you'll see there are people that are really trying to do the right thing every day.
Oh, I can't do that yet. Darn. So blast. Doggone it. I thought I could do that one. That's not a door for me to open. Alright, so I opened it, but I can't do this yet. I jumped ahead. Okay, that's fine. How do I get out of here again? Oh. Oh! No, there was a Riddler trophy here. Never mind. There's another one back there, so, I mean, you have to come back here later. It is. And before I forget, Miss Quinn. Boink.
Oh! Oh my gosh, Cyberwolf, I see what you're saying. About Harley on the thumbnail? Okay. This is... thinking sick. So it's like my wife in the morning.
Ah! That's funny.
It does look like Harley slept with her mascara on and it got rubbed all over her eyes.
Meet Mr. Hammer. He's gonna teach you some manners. Hey, back
Sorry guys, time
Don't
code.
you have somewhere better to be?
Ouch.
There's no place to hide, B-Man. My boys will find you and beat the living crap out of you.
You're not going to reach the Joker. I will stop you. To reach the Joker. I will stop you.
Will you now?
You're not
Oh, he can turn around on the hammer quick. Doggone it, messed up again. Still getting a feel for this game again. I should have leveled up, I messed up. Dang it.
You!
Get out of my way, Quinn.
Leave us alone, B-Man! Just leave me with him.
I said move!
Huh. No! This is all your fault! You've hounded him for years, beat him to a pulp, and for what? Why are you so mean?
Surprise! You fell for the old fake Joker gag, Batman.
Batter up!
They can switch personalities on a dime.
Sounds like the detective will be busy with the Joker for a while. Good. Gives this kitten some time to play. So what next? Help tall, brooding, and handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange has locked up in that vault of his? I know. Difficult choice, right? What will it be? Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the vault? Ask Penguin for some explosives? Not my style. I always prefer a woman's touch in these situations. Stay where you are, Ivy. I'm coming to get you.
Alright, now we're playing as Catwoman.
I need to get my kit
So,
from my apartment.
originally...
No way I can face Ivy without my things. I'd be naked without them.
Originally, you didn't play as Catwoman. Catwoman was DLC, and her story was integrated throughout the game, as opposed to, you know, just loading a DLC thing, or waiting until the end of the game for a character's DLC. So, Rocksteady did it differently. In order to get the full story, you had to get the DLC so you could experience Catwoman stuff, which happens throughout the story. It switches between the characters. Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Some people were saying they didn't like Catwoman, so the Catwoman things.
All prisoners must surrender themselves for
Catwoman.
psychological profiling at regular
I thought it was
stages.
cool to play as her.
Refusal will not be tolerated.
Get out of jail free card.
For, you know, someone who's a fan of Catwoman myself, like, watching, you know,
Catwoman?
like Catwoman, like in the Keaton Batman movies and everything. It felt really cool to be Catwoman. I thought she was really cool. She gets to use her whip and everything.
It was such a missed opportunity in the Batman Arkham Knight game to not include her other movie costumes. Like, she only has her 60s Catwoman costume. Since they had 89 Batman, they should have had Batman Returns Catwoman. And because they had Bale Batman, they should have had Anne Hathaway Catwoman.
I know.
This...
Well, how can you be so pissed all of a sudden anyway?
Because of...
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because Catwoman left him hanging over that acid tank?
Really?
Yeah. He had it just where he wanted it, and that bitch broke free.
Seriously? How come I miss all this stuff?
Maybe it's because you spend half your life eating that crap in those tins, and the other half on a crapper.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Then here's an idea. Stop eating it, and find out where Catwoman's been hiding.
Okay, you can go.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, when I was playing the Catwoman missions, I was imagining myself as Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, because that's what her suit looks like, since it's all black and kind of sewn together a little bit, and also because Michelle Pfeiffer practiced with the bullwhip, like, for those scenes, and for me, Michelle Pfeiffer is the ultimate Catwoman in the movies. Well, actually, the new Catwoman has a suit kind of like this from the Batwoman. Not from the Batwoman.
The Batman.
The Batman.
Wow, Amber.
I don't know why I just called him the Batwoman. Oops. I guess I really want them to make a Batwoman movie. But anyways, yeah, so Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, or, I think her name is Zoe. She's kind of like this Catwoman as well. She has a similar suit.
Good to be home.
Yep.
So-called super criminals will not be afforded any special treatment.
And I couldn't, being a, you know, myself as a girl, also, I couldn't help but smile and really like these Catwoman missions, personally. I know not everyone likes them, but I really enjoyed it. Myself, because...
Okay, Selena, time to find Ivy. Let's hope she's forgiven me. Of course she has. She wouldn't hold a grudge.
Actually,
Ivy holds grudge.
now I remember, as a little girl, like, I don't know, I must have seen Catwoman in something, because when I used to be on the swing set, I used to land and pretend to land like I was Catwoman when I was little, so I must have seen Catwoman in something. I don't know what. I mean, Catwoman's been around for a long time.
Probably saw the Adam West show.
Yeah.
Or maybe you saw the animated series. Catwoman was a very big part of the animated series.
Yeah.
Because Batman Returns was the big thing, so...
I mean, Batman's the main character of the, you know, Batman franchise, and Catwoman is the most popular female. She's more popular than anyone else. She's more popular than Vicky Vale or...
I never liked her Detective Vision.
She's more popular than Ivy. She's the most popular girl in the whole series.
I want to see Ivy.
How did Bane get to be in Arkham City?
I love her theme. It's very Batman Returns.
She was fun. She's quicker than Batman in combat, says Kalechi.
Off to see Ivy. Here we go. Whoops.
What the hell is she doing here?
Wait,
Yeah, I actually, you know, like, I actually thought her missions were gonna be kind of lame, and that they just added her missions in just to add her in. But when I actually played it myself, I was really surprised. Like, I was like, wow, she's good with the whip. This is amazing. Look at how she's able to scale the wall. She's a lot of fun, I feel like, to play as. Do you think she's fun to play as? So?
Yeah, I don't like her detective vision. That's all.
She's not, like, she can't do as many things as Batman, obviously, but she's still a lot of fun. It's kind of neat, and her missions aren't that long. They're just kind of short, and then you go back to Batman.
Well, I mean, you can have her missions be longer.
What's she doing here?
Remember how to use her gadgets.
It's Catwoman!
There's the cat drops. Oh, that's the cat drops.
So this is kind of like her comic outfit then? So in the Batman, the Zoe girl who's playing Catwoman, then she's in a comic book accurate costume also then?
Yeah, she's based on a Batman Year One costume for Catwoman. Sort of.
I really like the all black look. It kind of feels like when a Keaton film for some reason.
Kind of. But I mean, it was a huge missed opportunity that we didn't get the Michelle Pfeiffer and the Anne Hathaway Catwoman skins for Catwoman in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite skin would be the Michelle Pfeiffer skin, or the animated series skin would be my all-time favorite Catwoman. Batman the animated series is my favorite. Which is gray.
Oops.
I don't think we have that in.
The animated series Catwoman skin is in Arkham City. This is the only game to have the animated series skins for Catwoman, Batman, Robin, and
They partially did that because Paul Dini was involved, or just because it's a cool show anyway.
people asked for them, a lot of people asked for costumes in Arkham Asylum, and people brought up, well, Batman Begins had costumes. And they were like, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, they gave costumes as well as there was DLC that you had to pay for to get more costumes. So, I mean, they hit it out of the park. They really did. They really incorporated everything that people wanted, for the most part, made it in.
They added the stuff that the fans asked for.
And nobody knew Robin was going to show up. So after Robin showed up, then fans started to ask, oh my gosh, when are we going to get Batman and Robin playable?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Robin showed up in the story.
They introduced a lot of good things.
And that's part of the reason why I think Robin got that DLC where he was playable in Harley Quinn's Revenge.
Maybe they were just introducing him real quick to see what people reacted to. And then when they did, they were like, okay, we'll make DLC then. Because sometimes, like, I don't know why, but in some Batman movies, they don't want to add Robin in because they feel like he's dorky. They don't want to add a sidekick in or something.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone loves Robin. There's no reason, and there's nothing dorky about him. He can do cool fighting moves as well. And also, he doesn't make Batman more dorky. He actually adds to Batman's story, because part of his story is that he adopted a son himself because he never had parents. So that actually completes his character in a way.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so where is this custom waypoint that I just made? There it is. Sorry, it's harder for me to navigate with Catwoman compared to Batman.
She's not as easy to... It takes a while to figure out... Well, I was really bad at playing as her, but I still had fun. I basically died a lot when I tried to play as her.
Oh, really?
I died over and over and over again. Thugs would just pummel me into the ground, and then I would try to get away from them. It was hard. For me, she's much harder to play as I couldn't... I would just be whipping my whip around everywhere, like frantically trying to kill people. And then she has those little things she can put on the ground, I think, or those little spiky things. Yeah. She just has two main things: her whip and her spikes.
Oh, okay. More guys are gonna show up. Oh, really? Okay, so her pounce move is slower than Batman.
Oh yeah, so if she pounces on somebody, she's like finishing them off, but she can't because they'll interrupt you in the middle of it while you're trying to take them down.
You're ours, bitch. We're gonna have some...
She's so unfazed. She doesn't even care what people say. Nope. She's like, whatever, I'm gonna pummel you into the ground. Say whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, I missed one. The problem is when you break your combo, like, I should have leveled up twice over already, but when you break your combo, it like messes you up. It takes longer to level up. See, I would have leveled up like quite a while ago.
She's here.
But this Arkham suit is not. It is not.
You gonna
It's its own thing. It's not. It's different than the comics slightly.
No, it's very similar to the 2000s comic, like the Jim Lee style.
Oh.
The only difference is the zipper's a little longer. That's it.
Oh, that's pretty much the only difference. Interesting.
That's it. That is it. Alright, free flow focus. That's what I wanted.
Well, I always wondered before I played this game, like, how would Catwoman defend herself with a whip? There's no way she could. Like, she just has a whip. And Batman has all these gadgets and a cape, and he's like 3 times bigger than her. There's no way she could beat a bunch of thugs all by herself. And then when I played as her, I was like, never mind. Yeah, she could take care of herself. I understand now.
I don't know if Selina knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne in this. Like, I don't know how she learned in Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember her calling him Bruce in this.
Well, what gives her the advantage as Catwoman is she's fast. Like, she's very quick. So that's why she can dodge the enemies really fast. She basically dances around them.
Kinda, sort of.
But that's what somebody was saying in the chat, that she's faster. Quicker.
Yep, she's quick.
He doesn't want him getting in.
We're outside of the GCPD now.
Me too. Good. I don't want a single one.
We're almost there.
Garrett says, imagine getting to play as Robin or Nightwing during Arkham Knight story while Batman is off doing something else. It would have been great, says Garrett.
Oh, this was a Predator area. Shoot, I messed up. I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah, she's kind of doing this while Batman's doing something else.
Yeah, I would have loved for them to do that, just like what they did with the Miles Morales stuff, like in Spider-Man 2, where it would switch perspectives.
Catwoman.
That's what they did in Arkham City. Is well, I mean, if you had the DLC.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's an interesting thought on Garrett.
That's what I was hoping they were going to do with Arkham Knight as well, but Arkham Knight was primarily just only a Batman story, with the partners being more like side mission role.
Honestly, I wish in Gotham Knights that Batman was playable, and I wish he wasn't out of the game. I wish he was part of it. I wish he was hanging out with everybody. And I wish the 4 side characters were just people you can play on the side. I kind of wish it was Batman, the game, and then like the other 4 characters you could play as them like as side missions or something.
I'm kind of thankful it wasn't Batman though, because based on the gameplay of that game, I didn't need another Batman game to perform badly. So the fact that it was the sidekicks that kind of like, you know, made it a little better.
Let's see. Garrett says, as much as I love Catwoman's voice in the game, I would have still liked for the animated series actress to reprise her role.
Yeah, she was still around. And she did show up in, the actress played a role in Arkham Asylum as miscellaneous voices.
Well, what do we have here? Weird out-of-place plants, check. Mindless hypnotized henchmen, check. The oh-so-subtle odor of rotting pumpkins, check. Looks like I've found the entrance to Ivy's lair.
She's kind of friends with Ivy. Yep. But Harley is a better friend, more friends with us. Harley and Ivy are very close. But Catwoman is kind of friends with Ivy.
Kind of.
Thank you, Devin.
Hello? Ivy? You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, come on. You're not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them all.
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones. I know a place that...
Come on, Red. Can't we just... Oh, for the love of... Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route? It's this voodoo crap.
So she's mind controlling those people with plant powers, ideas.
Yeah.
Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature?
It really feels like she's possessed by Titan, though. Like, listen to how she's talking, like Ivy.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like herself.
So, Ivy does not interact with
You
Batman,
done, Red?
I believe, in this. Only Catwoman.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
This is hard. I couldn't. This was very hard for me to do this mission. Organize everything with all the floors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you did great.
A billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with bark.
Oh, whoops, I messed up.
You can't outrun nature, Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you from within.
Lovely.
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
Wow. Doesn't feel like Ivy's being
She's consistent. I'll give her that.
She's mad at Catwoman.
Why? She broke some of her plants?
Yeah. Yep.
This feels like Catwoman feels like she's talking to that
I've
one
spent
insane
weeks
friend.
perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body.
Doing combo variations of weapons like also helps with Riddler trophies in this.
Oh, I see.
Ow! Ivy hit me with an attack. That's mean, Ivy.
So it broke your combo.
Broke my combo, yeah.
Can pausing too long between hitting people break your combo too, or no?
Wow, that's weird. Ivy, what are you doing?
Wow, she's being kind of a jerk.
I don't remember how to make this stop.
Maybe you have to whip the...
No, something happened.
Oh wow. Something is wrong.
Something happened. I think a guy might have fallen or he's not completely KO'd or something.
Wow, so it glitched off.
Yeah, this is kind of a glitch. Something happened. That's right. I'm gonna die in the nudity.
You shouldn't have come here, Selena.
It's kind of like there's zombies. Definitely Deanna. Yep. Oh, people have a lot of... Well, thank you, Devin. Says, I really like your energy. Best YouTube gaming couple. Thank you, Devin. Very sweet.
Hello? Ivy? You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route? It's this voodoo crap.
Catwoman is a concerned friend.
Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature?
Catwoman's fun to play.
You done, Red?
Don't let her hurt me. I've have spent weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body.
Oh, what is Catwoman trying to talk to him? She said, I just want to talk.
She wants to ask Ivy a favor.
A billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with bark.
This is back in
Are we done yet,
continuity
Ivy?
when Ivy
I
was
just want to talk, that's all.
into guys,
If you're
but she
still
wanted to
breathing,
control guys.
it's not over.
She wanted to use her feminine wiles
She's
to
consistent.
take over
I'll
the
give her
world
that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Selena feels comfortable talking to her because she's not going to be hit on
your
by
lungs and kill
face or
from within.
She doesn't want to deal with that. She just...
Yeah.
Catwoman is here to steal stuff, so Ivy is basically going to give her information without having to worry about her, like, you know, trying to do any romantic advances for her, because Ivy in this universe, she liked dudes.
Yeah.
But also, she liked hurting dudes, so, you know, women she didn't really care about, other than her friendship with Harley. Which was criminally underused, by the way. There was never any, real interaction between Harley and Ivy at all, except for a DLC chapter in Arkham Knight. That's it.
Look, Red, I just need your help.
Never.
Not again.
You've got some nerve, Selena.
And that's it till next time with Catwoman.
Get back here, Harley.
And I want to know who he is, sweetie.
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me. Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you too, Bats.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
He realizes.
Don't tell me it's not what you always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from me.
So we both die. I'm fine with that.
Are you? Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight.
Oh my god.
I'll be in touch!
Oh my gosh, Batman does fall completely. Doesn't even get out of that.
You must be new. This is like my 10th playthrough.
I'm listening.
Is someone feeling a little down?
What do you want?
Oh, Bats, cheer up. It won't kill you. Oops.
Where is the cure? Who has it?
I had our cold-hearted friend Mr. Freeze making it, but he's gone dark on me.
I'll find him.
I bet you.
He takes the SIM card of the phone, sticks it in his gauntlet with his palm-top computer.
Alfred, Joker's poisoned me. He may have poisoned Gotham too. Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for, then? He's in Arkham City. Find him.
If only it was that simple. He'll be somewhere cold. He needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I don't wish to worry you, but it is the middle of winter out there.
I noticed. I've calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
Yep. So pretty much, I covered this game just as many times as my friend AV Arkham Videos. So the only difference is he does non-commentary, like, you know, really amazing gameplay. I'm more commentary based, and I tend to relook at this game every 2 years or so. The game is re-released on Nintendo Switch, so we're playing the Nintendo Switch version of the game. And, you know, all that good stuff. This is actually my favorite Batman game of all time. I've replayed Arkham City probably more than any of the other Arkham games we've covered, but I will be doing Arkham Origins on December 24th because it is a Christmas game, and I tend to play that quite a few times. I think this is actually going to be my gosh, what playthrough for Arkham Origins am I on now? It's probably going to be my 5th time going through Arkham Origins. This year we'll be doing the entire game as Adam West Batman. We can call it Holy Christmas Batman or something like that. I think that's what we're going with.
Alright, great to see you guys coming into the chat. Welcome everyone, new people and returning people. Hi Striker and no. Oh, hi, Country Boy, Road 4, Princess Emmy, Luke J. Bryan, Wally West, Jacob, Judah, Jacob Langlet, Dolph Quick, Julia, Ty Guy, and Bowman. You had a lot of questions earlier. I feel like it was disappointing we didn't get Prometheus and Arkham Knight DLCs, the Silver Surge
There was a lot of things that was kind of disappointing about Arkham Knight. Like, we never got Prometheus. We never really got a proper relationship shown between the friendship between Harley and Ivy, which, I mean, Harley was hurting a lot in Arkham Knight, so Ivy just being around and being a friend to her, that would have been nice. We didn't see any concern that Ivy had for knowing that Catwoman was in danger. So, I mean, it just felt like so many of the characters were isolated. But you have to remember that the writer of Arkham, from Asylum through City, was Paul Dini. And Paul Dini always did a great job of, like, fleshing out characters, having them, like, relate to one another, being friends or enemies. There was always that character dynamic that made the games so interesting. Arkham Knight, everybody felt like they were just kind of all adrift on an island, and they would bump into other characters, but they didn't have that connection. So it was missing. And that's why Sefton Hill is not a good writer. Like, I mean, he's okay, but I mean, I would put him, like, at the same pedestal of, like, current DC writers. He's just average. Like, he's not really good at, like, you know, connecting that web to all the different characters to make them come to life. When you're meeting with them. Like, the forced interactions that the characters had with Batman, including, like, the trips back in the Batmobile, it felt very forced and unnatural. Where, especially, this was supposed to be the magnum opus of that game, and the characters just really didn't have that type of, like, either the chemistry or that history that had been so enriched with Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. It was kind of a letdown in that regard. The Harley and Ivy DLC, you know, where they're breaking into Bloodhaven and they run into Nightwing, they really don't have that type of interaction the way that, you know, I really wanted to see Dini do, and maybe he was going to flesh that out more, because look at the little petty stuff that he did between Ivy and Catwoman, where Ivy is very upset for a houseplant being killed because Catwoman forgot to water it when she was looking after Ivy's plants. I mean, that type of just little nuanced stuff is so well done, and it adds to the overall story. It's a small thing, but overall, it adds to a much bigger picture with these characters, and that's one of the reasons why Arkham City is one of the best video game narratives of all time. It's so well orchestrated, from the little pieces to the middle chunks to the side stories and to the overall, like, canon of the story.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Fleshes their characters out a lot.
You know? But anyway, we'll be back at 8:45 with your next episode. You guys will be redirected to part 3, which has Batman on the, you know, cover. And then we'll be back. Thank you very much for the super chat from Luke J. Bryan.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys on the next exciting episode in just about 15 minutes. So, reminder, 15 minutes, we'll be back. So, you'll be redirected, and we'll see you guys shortly. as Arkham City continues on Nintendo Switch. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!